Hey, how's it going? ZmanTheTech here. And I know it's been a minute since you've seen or heard from me, unless you follow me on Twitter or Instagram. But I've barely actually been posting on there either. Um, so, what's been going on? And, you know, yeah, that's just really it. What's been going on? I've been pretty busy and, not just with work or, family uh, duties and whatnot, but actually some pretty big movements being made that I haven't really been able to vocalize too much. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that now. Nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing to worry about. Actually, something very great. And for those who don't know, I'm a composer. I've been composing, making beats, digitally arranging for the past 20 years or so. It may not have been as serious as it could have been, but yeah, I take, I won't say pride, but I hold very closely to me the things that I create and music that I put together, because there's only a handful of things that I have as an outlet, and music was my first love, so that's definitely one of those outlets that I've always turned to in the darkest of times. So that being said, for those that don't know, I want to say within the last year or so, I've actually been working with a indie game development company by the name of Extend Mode, and they're based in the UK. And I've been working with them as one of the composers for one of their new games coming out that they've been actively working on, called Eight Dragons, which is a kind of a play on a play on and an homage to the original Double Dragon, Double Dragon 1 and 2 for sure. And yeah, I saw them working on it, and it was something that I was like, man, this is really good. Like the pixel work, even as let's say vanilla, as solid as the gameplay was, for what it was at the time, I was like, man, this is really amazing, and I would like to be a part of that. So over time, I was actually kind of we were conversing, and it was actually with Chris Hines, awesome guy, great fellow. If you don't know him, he definitely is on Twitter a lot through the Eight Dragons account, as well as his own, but more so promoting Extend Mode, Eight Dragons. I believe he goes by @CherishSin. I'll have it in the description if you want to go ahead and check him out. His pixel work is amazing. He's also a composer and was used to be in a band way back when, in the UK as well. So yeah, we were just chopping it up, and we had come to an agreement that I would like to basically contribute some tracks to the project, and see where it goes from there, see how everybody likes them as far as the crew. And yeah, turns out they loved them, absolutely loved them. And yeah, it's just a great feeling to know that others can appreciate the hard work that you put in when it comes to a craft or whatever it is that you do, that you hold dearly, and as far as putting all the work in, so yeah, especially if it's an outlet for you, for myself, or for you, or in particular. So yeah, I've already pretty much wrote all the tracks that I was contributing, and it's about 3 tracks that I've added, mix and mastered all of that. We're still kind of getting things situated to figure out how we're going to release the OST for it. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's really amazing to hear my music in a game. You know, it's something I've been dreaming of for quite some time. And for those also that may or may not know, I have about 3 years plus experience of game development under the belt. I was a solo dev though, so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I would say it's probably easier for folks that have already been part of a team and know how it functions as far as what's needed, as far as the basics to get a game off the ground and running. So yeah, I would say I probably would have had a better shot at that had I been on a team and whatnot, or actually been able to finish my original major, which is what I had back in 2005. It has since been switched, and I ended up going for a computer network degree. But anywho, I digress. I not only am I helping with composing music for 8 Dragons, but recently we've come to another agreement to where I'm basically signed up with them, for the long haul, which is a super amazing thing. I am forever grateful. It is quite the opportunity, and yeah, I'm still speechless in a lot of ways. And the next major thing with that is that I get to lead and direct my own project, working with the programmer for Extend Mode named Nathan Cross. Really awesome guy as well. Definitely knows his stuff. It's just amazing when it comes to the programming, coding, all of that. So yeah, it's crazy. I basically have an entire document as far as a game development mock-up for an idea that I recently put together. Very, very, very heavy subject matter and content that I think will do. It's in a lot of ways, it's also meant to help bring awareness to folks that have mental health issues, and whether it be phobias or anxieties or anything like that. Trying to cover as many as I can when it comes to that sort of thing with this project. So it's something I hold very dear to me, as far as this idea, because I've also experienced it. And on that note, I can't really expand on that too much. But yeah, it's still heavy in development in the art phases, both physical and digital. And I don't really have too much to show at the moment. It's definitely still under heavy development. So I haven't actually worked on the music yet. I'm trying to get as much art and animations done that I can. That way the programmer has, Nathan, that way he has something to work with, as far as at least a placeholder, if you will, to see how things are going to be moving and interacting within the engine itself that's going to be created. So yeah, that's definitely the bulk of everything that's been kind of going on. And of course, as you have noticed, there weren't any videos really this week, I guess, besides this one. So yeah, I've been pretty busy, and everything like that. So there's some other issues concerning health that I'm trying to get under control as well. So that's really the only thing kind of that's a bit of a blockade right now. But yeah, do not fret. All is well, or will be well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this too long. But yeah, and apologies for the noise in the background. been busy trying to keep up with laundry and all these things, you know, hubby daddy duty stuff, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, I don't want to draw this out too long. I do have some content coming for next week because it is actually involving some review copies that I received over the last week. So definitely expect that. Yeah, I got about a handful of videos that are going to be coming out, you know, spread apart. So, yeah, don't say about a handful. Some Let's Play, some standard gameplay. I'm also, let's see if I can fix this. I don't know. Seems like it's off. I don't know. Whatever. What is it? I will have some more tech reviews coming. Kind of some follow-ups to the Pocket Go, as well as the G-Pi case. Most likely it'll be probably some performance testing, or checking out another image that I found. I believe it goes by Restalgia. Yeah, I grabbed the 32 gigabyte image, and that one's really good. The configurations that are set are done very well, and like Super Nintendo runs really good. Like Neo Geo's still hit or miss, and then you know, the same could be said for Super Nintendo, but it definitely runs a lot better than the original image. The original image that I grabbed for the actual tech review. I kind of wish I would have grabbed the Restalgia one first, but it's okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I haven't live streamed in a while. I know that much. So, and the reason is I'm kind of looking into Mixer. I was gonna do Twitch, but you know, there's just a lot going on right now. You know that I want to figure out what's gonna work best for me. So, even within YouTube, you know, as many know, there's always changes being made. So, yeah, I've already. For those that don't know, this is a hobby. This is considered one of my outlets. So, you know, I'm quite a bit of ways from, you know, 1,000 subscribers. You know, the minutes watched is definitely there, but the subscriber count, it's going to take some time before I even possibly see any kind of, you know, compensation or anything like that. You know, I'm not really looking to it for that. You know, for the sake of, you know, getting review copies of games, and hopefully eventually with the intent of getting some actual tech hardware, gaming tech or hardware gaming related to, you know, do tech reviews for on the channel. That to me would be even more of a benefit than, you know, trying to get, you know, ad revenue money. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. You know, I'm literally just doing this just to have something to do, to clear my head of the normal things that I deal with on a daily basis. So yeah, that in all honesty is kind of where I'm at. It's definitely where I'm at with that. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm not missing in action or dead or anything, if anyone even cared. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for the continued support, you know, and everything like that. When it comes to the channel, you know, even though this is a hobby for me, I still take it, you know, as you can see, I take it serious as many other things that I do, you know, like, so as far as like organization, neatness, all that stuff. And my voice is cracking right now because it is like, I've been up since 3 and it's like 7 in the morning now, so couldn't really sleep. So yeah, yeah, thank you, appreciate you, and yeah, keep looking forward to more content. It is coming. So, see ya.